So my goofballs are pushing their little brother and sister around in the stroller, and I'm working in the front yard. So in my first spring cleanup video, I was able to clean up behind the barn. So now I'm going to be cleaning up in my front yard. So farm equipment get just kind of parked here and there because this is our shop. All of our tools are in it. So when things need to be worked on, it has to be within vicinity of electricity, power tools. So John Deere 40 needs a little work done on it, and it's been sitting here. So whether it gets done or not, it's going to get moved. So this tractor, and this tractor can all get moved to the cleanup spot that I cleaned up behind the barn, which is perfect. Kind of having some plans about that for later on in the year, so it'll be a temporary thing. But my driveway has been blocked for years. Years, I'm telling you. Ask my mom and dad. So the neighbor brought this down. I'd made a video about that. Here it is. And this is a corn trailer that's been sitting here for years again. And we're actually using this corn up now because my other corn trailer got emptied out and we haven't planted corn for the last couple of years. The cows do eat corn and we grind corn. So now it's time to move this back to the feed room. I temporarily moved my Buick from over here. You see I used up all of my wood, and our little wagon's still getting some work done on it. My sad little wagon, it needs a wheel. I haven't found one yet. So it's got a generator up there and my Buick. I moved the Buick up there so that somebody can come and take a look at it. But you can see I've been just letting the corn flow down. I bring my wagon. So the milk tank is gone because I finally wanted to get my car back in the garage where it belongs. All these summer storms, this old tree, dangerous limbs falling. And it was time. So look what else. Guy's been moving things around for me and cleaning off the driveway. We are almost there. That corn trailer got emptied and off it got taken. This is the last thing left. That old Detroit diesel generator was moved and the mounted corn picker. So we had it all stacked up and ready to go the other day. Tire guy blew the tire before he got to it. So he's gonna, the trouble was is that the spindle is bare. There's no hub on it. So I told you about that in the spring cleanup videos. But look what we've done. He went through the dolly stands for the corn trailer, left some marks, so we filled them in with gravel for free. Got the whole thing cleared right out. So husband said if I wanted to, I could call to see about adding a couple of inches to the driveway from some asphalt companies. So we put in a few phone calls today. See if some people can come out and give us some quotes. I don't know what asphalt should run. You know, we have the concrete truck, or some people say the cement truck. And the people who don't like that I call it the cement truck, well, you know what? Too bad. Cement, concrete, it even says cement company on the side of the truck. So that's why I call it that. Anyways, got it all cleaned out, and today's project is going to be putting this on a skid. Clever husband has figured out he can put anything on a homemade skid. Wood, scraps of lumber. There goes Trey, getting his driveway back. They've been getting all kinds of exercise riding back and forth. Can go fast. I am sure that we're going to need a supply of knee band-aids because of this. Oh, these were out in the woods by the sugar shack. That's right. I think the original maple syrup arch sat on these. So he is going to make a skid out of these to put underneath that to be able to pull it. Just like sitting on a sled. Yeah, it tears up the ground a little bit, but the main thing is that it gets moved. Grass is just grass that you have to mow, so it's okay if it tears it up. Let's see how he gets this going. Well, here he is. This simple-minded guy makes anything work. Simple machines. How awesome. Look at that. We didn't even know if the tractor was going to be strong enough to be able to pull it because of the weight. But he got that tire to hold air. So here you can see he's been doing some reorganizing for me. We had the hay wagons parked here taking up unnecessary space, and since they're being used right now, he had the milk tank over here and the D parked here. I said, line everything up the way that you had started doing it, with parking everything nice and neat. That way anything can be hooked to and pulled out of here. A lot of this stuff has hitches on the fronts and backs, like the Ford. You know, he was able to pull it back here with a chain and not even have to worry about replacing the battery on it right now. The Oliver Clee track was moved back here. The D was parked real nice. Here's the first milk tank he moved, and he did the same thing with the skids on that. I'll show you. Super, super cool that he's getting this all done for me. Now that we're into September and fall is coming, I'm just in the mood to get rid of anything. So he stacked up the 2x6s. I believe these were 16 footers from the pig pen. And then made some triangles, like kind of like making a truss. And got it all strengthened up there for that. Did another one with the small milk tank. And I guess he's going up, way up on the hills with that. Or he's gonna turn around and then come back so he can park it someplace because he's still got space here beyond that. So, everything's getting cleaned up and put away. Moved one of those Detroit diesel generators out here. Super happy about that. I had another one in the garage and he moved that for me and got rid of it. Isn't that just the nicest little milk tank? I love that milk tank. Now that it's on a skid, we'll be able to pull it out to the woods when we're ready to use it. And I was even contemplating, what if I built a sugar shack right in this area? It's a higher area on the farm. And originally we had thought about having it be a little pasture area for animals. And we're kind of all in the same thinking right now that we're ready for a little break. So the mounted corn picker got moved right back there. Oh, look at this, right where I'm standing. This is where that thing had been parked when I was doing maple syrup and splitting wood. And it sat here forever. It used to sit over here to the side and he moved it on top of the driveway. I don't know why. So we have a little driveway repair to do right here because the hitch kind of dug in when he dragged it across from not having the back wheel on. Well, I guess it would have been the front wheel. So he swayed it on out of here. His nice little patch jobs. He's got to fill one back in because his tire spun it out. That thing must have weighed a ton. Actually, more than a ton. I learned a little bit about that from hauling scrap metal now. So we've got some weed control to do and maybe some top coating, and we're going to see about a nice driveway for fall because it will be way, way easier to go ahead and snowplow this sucker and not go through the snow and have to count on four-wheel drive. It's been reliable, but you never know. What if we decide that we need a car instead of that old Dodge? Yes, that old Dodge, we're still driving it. Still no steering wheel, still a pair of ice grips. Looked into it. One of our viewers sent us a link to eBay. Our steering wheel is tack welded, the part that didn't fall off, onto the steering column. Total fail for Dodge on that one. So the D250s are different than the D150s. Couldn't repair it. So all this, next project. This is the last remaining project for the whole year. Do you know that I started this spring cleanup project in like February and I just kept at it and I have not stopped. I just keep on going. I got another pile of scrap metal ready to go on over to the scrap yard. Get a little bit of money from that. And kids are thinking storage trailers. What do you think? Get that tow motor, a new battery, get it loaded up, use the pallet jack, and I'll pack them into a storage trailer instead of here. So we're real good on the asphalt in this section here, and it's on a concrete pad also, so it's been able to withstand all the weight. We could probably use a couple more inches of fresh asphalt over the top, so let's see about getting those guys over here. We'll let you know how that goes. So thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Remember to hit that like button and the little notification bell so that you'll know when the next video comes out. Bye-bye!